Dear friends, good evening. Today I would like to do one of the important concepts of Vedic Astrology, Rahu in 7th house. So Rahu in 7th house brings a lot of exciting uniqueness to that house. But at the same time, there are some adverse aspects. If the 7th house is not receiving benefit aspect of Jupiter. So there are certain combinations. If Rahu positioned alone in 7th house, or Rahu is with other planets in 7th house, or Rahu is aspected by some other planets in the 7th house. So there are many parameters, and depending on the dignity of Rahu, we see different results, various results. So when usually Rahu is a planet of uncertain, fear, creativity, foreign, rule breaker, and excessive desires, past life karma, and going out of way to do things. This is all Rahu is. So when Rahu is in 7th house, that creates actually an illusion. So the 7th house is eclipsed. So this person will have some trouble in finding his partner if 7th house has a strong connection of Rahu. So this person always lives in imagination, infatuation, keeps on imagining about his would-be, and he kind of wait forever and ever and not able to realize that so soon. And 7th house Rahu can delay marriage also, because Rahu creates uncertainty. So the person struggles a lot to find a right spouse or partner. The positive side of it is 7th house is interface. It's an interface of public relationships, name and fame. Rahu can give a lot of name and fame, creativity, good at out of box thinking, doing things out of way. So usually Rahu in 7th house people, they are obsessed. They are never satisfied with their partner or spouse. So this may lead to some extramarital affairs, illegal affairs also, if Rahu doesn't receive benefit aspect of Jupiter. So wherever Rahu is there in any house, so it makes the significations of that house very uncertain because of Rahu's position. And Rahu is a planet that is never satisfied. So if you give him something, he asks for more. So there is no end to desire. So that's what Rahu is. These people, they may have a strange marriage, or they marry to a partner, spouse of a different caste, community, religion, or they marry to a spouse who are socially very advanced, like having very good social status and job, and from a wealthy rich family. So they may marry a girl from a girl or boy from a very rich family. Okay, and Rahu in 7th house, if Dasha is activated before marriage, can lead to affairs. So they may end up with some breakups, and they struggle to find a right partner. And after marriage, because Rahu is never satisfied, that unsatisfaction can lead to going out of marriage for other affairs. So I always emphasize in my videos that when we talk about analyze malefic planets, especially malefic planets sitting in prominent positions like Kendra or Konas, we need to always consider the aspect of Jupiter, and also we need to see the dignity of that particular planet in Navamsha. So even though Rahu is afflicted, Rahu is not in good dignity. If seventh house receives aspect of Jupiter and having a strong sun can secure individual's life from many threats. So especially this position in Navamsha is more powerful because Navamsha gets activated when the person gets married, gets mature. So his life goes into a different dimension after marriage with Rahu in seventh position in Navamsha. In Rashi, as I mentioned, this person will have a uncertain times, struggle to choose a partner, and whoever comes in his way, so he thinks that that person is gonna be their spouse or partner. Or if he gets into any relationship, it is likely that he ends up with a sorrow. So because the seventh house Rahu can bring immature relationships also. Career wise, business wise, seventh house Rahu is very good. He can bring name, fame, wealth and all because Rahu is a planet that signifies technology, doing things in a new way, out of box thinking, creativity, and also like people who are Rahu in seventh house, they are risk taking businessmen. Whatever field business they are in, they take huge risks. So we need to see the dignity of other planets, whether the results of Rahu are really fruitful or not, and also we need to see if the dasha is activated or not. So if the dasha is Rahu Mahadasha is not activated, so the seventh house Rahu may not play a prominent role in their life, but still during Antardashas, Rahu is capable of changing the dynamics. In Antardashas also it is very powerful, and also we need to see the dignity of position of Rahu in transit. Suppose a person who is running Rahu Mahadasha, he'll see significant result when Rahu is in seventh house, and in transit also Rahu transit over seventh house, so which is his natal seventh house. It will have impactful results. So the seventh house Rahu, so if his desires are not fulfilled, it means we need to look at the opposite side of Rahu. So always Ketu sits opposite to Rahu, so which is a contra, a different energy Ketu brings in contrast to what Rahu brings. So if the person is not satisfied, it makes a person irritated. So what generally on a fundamental level, this how these energies work. So Ketu says, okay, Ketu tells Rahu, wherever house you are in, you absorb the quality of those houses, and the planets that you conjoin, or the planets that you receive aspect, and you yourself drive that house. Explore it, leverage it, and be completely satisfied.